Hey everyone, welcome back to Diamond King 139. And for today's video, we'll be, if you see the herobrine face, you would know what it would be about. How it would be about the series I came up with, and I'm doing different stuff with it. And now, remember, we're gonna do the Diamonds World, and I actually have dice. So, I'm gonna use the 6 dice, of course. And I no longer have to finish fidget spinner in this case, because I did a live stream on that series. And yeah, I don't remember where I left off. Okay, oh yeah, I was with the Ender Dragon, and the Ender Dragon wanted to fly to the ocean, if that's correct. Like, let's just say the Ender Dragon wanted peace over our land and didn't slave, okay? And he just kept them. Okay. Okay. Now we're flying at the castle and stuff. At the wall, and finally either her what is it? Forget. Seriously, drowns. Yeah, drowns are heading straight after me, and I want to attack them. So I'm gonna roll the dice. If I roll a 6, I take 20 damage. Okay. Well, they take 20 damage because they're drowns. Exactly a 6. Okay. That means I kill the drown. But there's still more. So I decide to throw a bomb by making one, okay? Okay. And why I'm trying to make it, I'm gonna need let's see, I'm gonna use I don't want 1 diamond. I'm gonna use netherrack and no, I'm not going to use netherrack, no. I'm going to use 1 shulker spawner, so I have 15 left. 15 shulker spawners left. And the shulkers are commanded by me to attack. Hack the drowns underwater. And the Ender Dragon says, "Good work, Diamond King. I am the best Ender Dragon teacher ever." I say, "Hey, no. No, you are. No, that's not. Nope, so disappointing, Ender Dragon." And I level up to level 2. And unlock an achievement. Hence, and I gain 1 health. So I put in 26. So I have 27 health now. Okay. Hey, now, how I take the Ender Dragon to go meet all of his Ender Dragon friends at the end and part of the world. Okay? He says, we're right next to the no man's land, but we sent 2 Endermen there. They're 2 days. Hazy go, and they never came back. I said, is that why it's called the no man's land? And the Ender Dragon stops saying things for a second, thinks about it, it's like, yeah. It is. Never mind. And I visited Queen Ender Dragon. Not King Ender Dragon, Queen Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon's wife, okay? That's why it's called the Queen Ender Dragons. I don't have to get into all the details. And the Queen Ender Dragon and says, hey, what are you doing? I thought you're going to save the world from us. I said, I'm part Ender, I'm part Nether. Well, I think it, not say it. I told you people out there. Here, because I did. And then I come across the Ender Deer. Don't judge, this has a lot of mods. And I decided to go up to it and try to talk to it, but it refuses to talk to me. But I tried to bribe it for snacks, okay? Don't judge about the snacks. I'll bribe it. And then finally, I see a black hack body come by. Hi. And it was quickly moving, so I couldn't get a whole skin. So that's why I saw, said black. Okay. And it said, what's that over there? It's like, I don't know. I've never seen that happen before. It's like, I'll go inspect it, okay? 3, 2, no, I'm gonna whack it. I'm gonna whack a bush. If I roll a 5 or under, I don't hit the bush. I just peek it open. Yep, I peeked the bush open and see that there's something black hack disguising as a bush. And then I want to hit it. I'm gonna have to roll a 6 for this one. 6 or a 5. And I rolled a 2. Which it lasers me in the face. Knocking me to the ground. I was like, the Ender Dragon says, are you okay? Waves his paw over my hand. Like, are you zoned out? No, I got knocked to the ground. Okay, just making sure. And all of a sudden, it comes out of the hush form, and runs away. But we get a glimpse enough to where to see his entire skin. It's like, that's herobrine's eyes. Is that a type of herobrine? And he says, we've never seen that before. We've never seen herobrine like that. And then he summons Entity 44 to attack us. And he says something, Dark Herobrine shall arise. As we're like, oh no, Don't destroy our home! Please! I beg you! Don't destroy our home! And it says it again. Dark herobrine shall rise. And it summons a bunch of skeletons around us. And they're mutant ones. And we don't know what to do, because we've never seen mutants. But all of a sudden, a ninja comes by and takes everything down. Everyone down, even Entity 404, with one hit. And then finally, he says, "Come with me, you'll be safe." And the Ender Dragon says, "What about my people?" "They are already safe. You guys aren't." I'm going to text my friends, don't send your friends anything. Listen to him, Ender Dragon. That's what I say. Listen to him. He knows what he's doing. Okay, I'll just throw the phone away. Yeah, go ahead. He throws it into space, and it lands on the sun, so it's burnt. It's gone forever. He's like, "Oops, I probably wouldn't have needed that." And he walks us to a lever. And he says, "What does that lever do?" He says, "You'll see." He pulls it. It teleports everyone on inside. Height 2. A hidden base. And it says, "Is this a hidden base?" No, he says. And then he says, "No. It's the hidden world of the supreme light." And finally, we sit down at a table thinking NC303 will be here, but apparently he's not. He says NC303 is an enemy of ours. And then we ask, "Well, what entity did we see out there?" He says, "It's not an entity. It's a virus. The darkest virus out there. We call him Dark Herobrine." And everyone says, "Dark Herobrine? What's Dark Herobrine?" He says, "The most powerful whole monster out there. He is even stronger than Null and Herobrine put together. And if he gets Herobrine's powers, it'll be the end." Which is really in the Nether. It was like the Nether, but the Nether took control over what we know. But we're gonna have to sneak Herobrine's head out of there. Like, let me hear this again. We're gonna sneak what out of there? Herobrine's head. Okay. And now he says, "Make yourself some armor." I have diamond armor. And he says, "No, that's too shiny and too fragile." So I take the diamond armor off. And I'm gonna build bedrock armor. He says, "Yes, that's reasonable, because bedrock is indestructible, basically." So I make bedrock armor. And finally we head to the portal. But the portal's closed. It's like, well, what? Why is the portal closed? He says, "'Cause I closed it keep Herobrine's head in the nether dimension. Okay? So he hid it. But now, what's the most important out of this mission will be silence. You, Diamond King 139, have obsidian armor and Ender Dragon. You don't have any armor at all. You can just defend yourself with anything in the nether. He's like, ooh, could I turn into an block? And he goes, yes. And we go, what's your name? He says, yes, my name is Black Steve. It's like, you mean Black Steve as the Ninja Steve? Yes, as the Ninja Steve. Okay, now I'm gonna open this. But I have to close it as soon as we get into the portal. Okay, and we both agree to it. And he says, go in, now. Hurry, quick. And I'm going in, I'm rushing. And the Ender Dragon just flies in like usual. Then closes the portal out. With a bucket of water, lets it flow for the rest of the day. Hey, and why we're in the nether. And we see that all these frames are activated, but like he says, the outside of it aren't activated. And he says, why isn't the outside activated? Because if those outside ones are activated from the inside to the inside of here, then Herobrine's head will be bound in a matter of days. He's like, okay, that makes sense. And then he opens it. And then we see a familiar boss. The Wither Storm. And he goes, we go to Wither Storm? And he says, yes, but its power's activated by the Herobrine's head. And I reprogrammed Herobrine's head to only listen to me. So he tells it, don't attack these are my guests. Okay. And finally, it stands down. But all of a sudden, we see zombie pigmen that are trying to attack with bone arrows. And that's like unfamiliar for zombie pigmen, because zombie pigmen have swords. And I say, why do they have crossbows? It's like, you've never seen this before. Not even me. So it's new to me also. And he quickly says, get your weapons out. And we quickly grab our weapons out. The Ender Dragon gets his breath out. Ah! And I'm like, I'm going to collect some of that. So I used one bottle. Okay, my inventory is full, so I'm just gonna borrow a bottle. 17. Bottle. Because I grabbed it from his breath. And they aim. at the wizard storm like so directed to it. And then, so wizard storm blasts this one head at a time. But the zombie pigmans had a force field. And then he says, we're gonna have to attack it ourselves. And I go, wait, what? Attack it ourselves? Yes. Attack it on yourself. And I say, is that possible for these type of zombie pigmen? Yes, they have force fields. And then the wizard storm finally breaks through the force field, and I decide to attack first. So I'm gonna roll, but I have to roll at least a 3 for this one. No, I roll 1, but when I jump up there, I fall back down straight on my face. I'm gonna have to try jumping again to get up there. Okay, got a 6. I did a mega jump. I slid down the wall because I jumped too high. And land down. And get my sword in sword position. And I attacked them. Slaughtering each one at a time. Some of them were stronger than others. And then finally, I see dark herobrine again. It's like, I saw you earlier. And then I get my high-end sword out. He goes, this would be interesting. And then gets his fire sword out. And he quickly gets to me. And finally, I block the first one. Let's roll for this one. To block. I rolled a 2, so I try to block, but he's too quick. And hits me once, losing 1 health. So now, I'm back at 26 health. And then, I try to strike at him. I have to roll again. Yes, I deal 2 damage from him. And he's like, really? Is that all you got, Diamond King? And then he infects me with an unfamiliar virus. And I go, ah! And he says, dark herobrine shall rise again. He takes his hand out, giving me the herobrine virus, then runs away. And then by the time all of them are done, they go, is there anything wrong? Did anything go wrong here? I say, yes. He got me with the herobrine virus. And Black Steve, the Ninja Steve, goes, you got infected by that? I said, yes. And he explains to me what the virus is, so I'm gonna say it out loud. It's basically the virus to where herobrine power is in you, but not completely. To where it's only at to where NT33 can control you. Because the virus is spread. So luckily he has a healing bottle, and all he really needs is 1 health. Also, I have to roll a 2 or above for this one. Okay, I rolled a 4, so I gain my 1 health back. that I lost. And he says, because it won't cure it, but it should do to keep your health going. Okay? And I say, okay. And then, and I just go, we head back, keep the base going, and he explains more why the virus is serious. He says Entity 303 has been control over all herobrines. We don't know how Entity 303 made Dark Herobrine. Because Entity 303 is probably getting stronger by the minute, the day. We don't know that yet. And Entity 303 is more powerful than all of us. And he has a case, safe. He puts it on the table, and he shows that he has the entity creator. It's shaped as NT303's face. And he says, how do you show, we say, hey, why do you show that? He says, cause this entity creator is what can make the virus. And he puts it back up, putting him back right under it. And it takes it down underground more. And he shows me all sorts of dragons. He says, you look like more of a shadow dragon. And I've been handed some shadow fish. It's like, I haven't taken care of a dragon since yesterday. It's like, you get more experience. This one will be in you once you tame it. He says, okay. And then, in order to tame this one, I have to roll the same dice I've been rolling. One, so I feed it one fish. And it didn't like it. So I have to roll again. Okay, I can give it rest of the fish. And then finally, it gets inside of me, making me part of the shadow dragon, so I can summon it every time. I say, why I'm me, the shadow dragon? He says, cause you need to protect Minecraft. And I don't understand why I need to protect Minecraft. Because Minecraft is in a fate of our hands. And we can't do it without you or the Ender Dragon. And if we can't do it without you, we can do it without the Ender Dragon. And as well, but we need help this time. And I really get it more for now, and that's going to be continue. And next time I will be he's telling you more about all the viruses in the game. So I'm in the hidden world. Then world. And please make sure leave a like and subscribe. And see you all next video.